We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Esteban Cabrera gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping into the box, Jack Williams, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Jack Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cabrera has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
At the plate, Brian Ballou. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Pitts, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So digging in now, Ricky Marchand. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
George Harris.
So striding in, George Herring. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Herring is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's set the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Now batting, Omar Acevedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Hanna.
And now for the Angels, Jamison Hanna. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hanna stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Ready now for L.A., Rafael Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. In for strike 2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Estevan Ponce would be next. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Estevan Ponce. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Kevin Maitan.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Maitan.
3 runs already home here. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Angels. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
Now at the plate, Reese Hines. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Hines, a former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He waits. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 out and a runner on second base. One and two now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Jack Williams, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Giro. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Two balls and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And the 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air into shallow left center. Ademan calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Angels lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Derek Cummings.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1.
I got 3-2.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Joe Adell.
So coming to the plate, Joe Adell. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are two away now. Digging in, Aramis Ademan. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Ballou.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Ricky Marchand, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cummings will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding forward now is the DH, George Herring. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Three and 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Striding in once again, Quentin Broadway. First delivery to him on the way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out here and a runner at second. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Ballou rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
To the plate now, George Edler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Here's the 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cummings is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 3-2.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
And leading
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Omar Acevedo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Acevedo has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jamison Hanna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Broadway is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Rafael Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Rhys Hines. Now the pitch. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Dudley Leone, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jack Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up for the Angels.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Josh Naylor. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Estevan Ponce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Kevin Maitan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground, reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Angels are out in front 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Jeremy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Pitts, just a 19-year-old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Brian Ballou. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, inside.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Ricky Marchand, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, George Herring, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hanna is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Quentin Broadway. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front 4-3. Now to the plate, Derek Cummings. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Aramis Ademan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate now, Omar Acevedo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. He is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Michael Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 16, Michael Hernandez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, George Edler.
First baseman, George Edler.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hernandez, playing here in his age 29 season, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 pitches now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up now, Reese Hines. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Dudley Leone, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Jack Williams. And there's a base hit on a line.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jeremy Pitt.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Fouled away. He's set the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. This is popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Polar Bears lead this one 4-3. At the plate, Jamison Hanna. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ballou is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Naylor, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Edler is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Into the box now, Estevan Ponce. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ken Kristen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 1, Ken Kristen.
Now at the plate, Brian Ballou.
For the Polar Bears, the second baseman, Brian Ballou.
Pitch on the way.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Oh, that's out.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ricky Marchand will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A 1-1. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, George Herring. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he takes a called strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Broadway brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
2-1 to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Back up the middle, scooped up, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Gaylord Bennett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kevin Maitan.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, giving him an even 150, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Derek Cummings, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So Joe Adell bats now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Aramis Ademan. On a line, that's a base hit. Cummings rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Eli Granger takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate now, Omar Acevedo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Runner's going. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now digging in, Jamison Hanna. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Nope. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Reyes. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Angels lead it 5-4. Fabio Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 3, Fabio Rodriguez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
The first baseman, George Edler.
Here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Acevedo is there to put it away for out number 1.
The third baseman,
striding into the box, Reese Hines. Last time through was a base hit. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Dudley Leone. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Charlie Dalton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Estevan Ponce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dalton, a 25-year-old, he was a first-round pick back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute super. Kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 now. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
To the plate now, Kevin Maitan. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Derek Cummings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels held in check there. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Brandon Franco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So striding forward now, Jack Williams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hanna is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Ready now, Jeremy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
The 1-0 home.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 home. It's looked at for ball number 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again, Brian Ballou. First pitch of the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Digging in, George Herring, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Softly hit out towards short. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of